think it's recording. Yeah, it's recording. Okay. My name is Jocelyn Pedroza, and my speech is titled "It's Getting Hot in Here," which is going to be focusing on climate change. At the end of my speech, the audience will be able to describe and define global warming, its effects, and prevention methods. Climate change is a global issue. Many effects that it can have include high sea levels, wildlife extinction rates, dirty atmosphere, and more acidic oceans. Humans can help by conserving water, reducing fossil fuel usage, and planting trees. Grade school teachers always mentioned climate change when I was in school. They always discussed the seriousness of it and went into great details and often got sidetracked when discussing it. Many of my teachers were passionate because it is our home and it's not replaceable. Small things can go a long way. Today I'm going to inform you on global warming, the effects it has on the environment, and I'm going to persuade you into helping prevent the issue from getting worse. What is global warming? As defined by dictionary.com, it is an increase in Earth's average atmospheric temperature that causes corresponding changes in climate. Another big thing that goes hand in hand with climate change is the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is when the atmosphere retains heat and acts as a blanket. Sunlight is either reflected back into space or absorbed by the Earth. Shh. Some greenhouse gases include water vapor, or H2O, carbon dioxide, or CO2, or methane, which is CH4.
I was trying to pick her up.
All of these greenhouse gases absorb energy and prevent the loss of heat to space. They act as a blanket. Now that I've discussed some background on global warming, we're going to move on to the effects. Some effects include high sea levels, more acidic oceans, higher wildlife extinction rates, and dirtier air. Some of the issues with sea levels is that the polar regions are more vulnerable to warming atmosphere, and according to the NRDC, they're rising at two times as fast as anywhere else on Earth. For acidic oceans, they are absorbing the excess of our atmospheric emissions and making it harder for species to live there. For wildlife extinction, both land and sea environments are experiencing a climate change, and some animals won't be able to adapt. In a 2015 study, vertebrate species like fish, birds, and mammals are disappearing at 114 times faster than they should be, which is all linked to climate change, pollution, and deforestation. For dirtier air, rising temperatures worsen with air pollution, and the ground ozone level increases as well. These are all linked to higher hospital admission rates for things like asthmatics, cardiac and pulmonary disease, and allergies can also become worse with higher pollen rates. Now that I've discussed effects, we're going to move on to prevention. Some things that we can do as a community is to conserve water, reduce fossil fuel usage, and plant trees, according to homeguides.com. Things that you can do to conserve water would be taking shorter showers, turning water off after using, and replacing leaky faucets immediately. For fossil fuel usage, some things we can do is use less energy or alternative energy like solar or wind. For planting trees, it's kind of self-explanatory. Plants take in CO2 and release oxygen, which means less greenhouse gases. Conclusively, it's all easier said than done, but following through can have great impacts. People as a community have to inform and persuade others, as I have you, to practice and help reduce these effects. That's it.
Yay!
And here's my visual. So pretty. Thank you.
After, like, when she falls like that.